Thank you and good morning, Mr. Ambassador, dear professors, Vice Rector of the University of Prishtina, scholars, researchers, members of Parliament, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is only rightful for me to start by saying thank you, certainly to NATO, but also to the organizers of this event, and in particular to the University of Pristina, as well as to the Clinton School of Public Administration from the University of Arkansas. 25 years after the NATO's intervention in Kosovo, it is only fitting to express a heartfelt appreciation on behalf of all the people of Kosovo and to all of our friends and allies, to everyone who stood up for us and stood by us as we were facing unimaginable horrors of a brutal war. NATO's intervention marked not just a decisive turn in our country's history, but also a decisive milestone in the modern history of humankind. The responsibility to protect set the standard for generations to come and remains to this day one of the most successful interventions in modern history. On the 24th of March, 1999, justice, freedom, and international solidarity triumphed over the brutality of a ruthless genocidal regime. On that day, the world said no. On that day, a united democratic front set a clear and firm message that it would not stand idle as ethnic cleansing and a brutal genocidal war was unfolding by the Milosevic forces. It was an allied military intervention, a necessary and legitimate intervention, grounded not merely in the humanitarian and strategic imperatives of that time, but as a testament to a shared commitment to peace, to human rights, to liberty, and the principles of international security. NATO's intervention in Kosovo shaped how modern history would be redefined, how the alliance would adapt to evolving threats, and how peace and security is a promise made and a promise kept. As we gather on the occasion of this 25th anniversary, there's also a time for reflection as well as recommitment. We must reflect on the lessons learned from the past, the challenges we've overcome, as well as the progress that we have achieved. And we must reconfirm our commitment towards an even better, ever-promising and brighter future for all of the people who call Kosovo their home. The world today is filled with uncertainties and challenges that no nation alone can face. Yet again, war is upon the European continent and conflict abounds across fragile nations. The ongoing war in Ukraine sobers us to how decisive unity is in deterrence and ultimately in the pursuit of peace and security. The situation in Ukraine calls for sustained global attention and unfettering support as they defend against Russia's illegal invasion. NATO's intervention in Kosovo can and should serve as a reminder of the effectiveness of collective action in confronting aggression as a united international community. Ladies and gentlemen, Kosovo has emerged from the ashes of war to become a vibrant democracy, aspiring to contribute to international peace and security as your partner. NATO's post-war stability operations, together with the US, the EU, and broader international community, has helped set the conditions for Kosovo's efforts to build strong, resilient, and accountable institutions grounded in the rule of law, in human rights, and democracy. NATO's presence in Kosovo has continued to play a key role in our ability to rebuild, develop, and consolidate democracy, as well as serve to protect all of our citizens across the ethnic spectrum. It is only rightful to state that the Republic of Kosovo and its citizens have a special emotional connection with NATO. But let me reiterate what I mentioned in my press statement with NATO Secretary General lately. NATO is our destiny. This destiny is grounded in our desire to share in the responsibilities of ensuring peace and stability in our region and beyond. We continue to undertake security sector reforms while developing more and more niche capabilities in the Kosovo Security Force, bringing to our allies resources whenever and whatever they are needed. Dear participants, NATO's decision in 1999 was a reminder that we, as an international community, as democracies, when we come together, determined and united, we can confront the forces of darkness and bring about a brighter future. This intervention was not just about achieving peace. It was about affirming our shared values, the sanctity of human life, and all the rights of all the people to live free from fear and persecution. It underscored the imperative that when one of us is threatened by tyranny, it is a threat to all. It reminded us of the imperative of acting not as separate nations, but as a united force for the good of the world. Unfortunately, the dark forces are still very much active today. With every passing day, Serbia doesn't shy away from reminding us of its truest intentions. Serbia, Russia's proxy in our region, is committed to taking our region back to the 90s. Serbia and its allies want to undo everything we have achieved together throughout the years. In their thinking, an attack on Kosovo is not just an attack on a neighboring country. It's an attack against NATO, against the United States, against the UK, against our joint successes, against the values that stand at the foundation of the Euro-Atlantic community. In their thinking, this is not just about winning a battle. It is about dismantling a system of values. It is therefore that now, equally and as firmly as back in 1999, we must remain unwavering in our resolve to reject and to say no to such intentions. We resisted then, we refuse today. Kosovo has come too far and lost way too many innocent lives to ever go backwards. We must continue to work together with our allies to confront the challenges of the present, to build a secure and prosperous future, and to ensure that the ideals of freedom and democracy that once guided our path continue to light our way forward. Together, we have demonstrated that unity and solidarity can overcome the gravest of challenges. In the words of President Clinton back in 1999, let us continue to stand united with our allies for peace. By acting now, we are upholding our values, protecting our interests, and most importantly, advancing the cause of peace. We should never forget that when we act together, we win together. May we stay united in our commitment for sustainable peace and security in Kosovo, in the region, in Europe, and beyond. We've succeeded once, we can, and we will succeed again. Thank you.